Alright guys, we're here to do a 12-box live team draft. We're going to do the random right here. Let's start with our dice roll. One die. If we get a 1, we will re-roll. Here we go. Our official roll is 6 times. 6 times. Let's do the matchup just because we're here. Matchup 6 times. 6 times. While they fight in the chat room, we will continue. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Top. We're going with top. Matchups are going top. Alright, let's do the random for draft positions. We have Dick Mac for 1 man, Chris T, half a fan, Brian or Chevy, Gabe, BS, and Pillsman. Is this correct? I hope it's correct. It should be correct. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Should be right. 6 times. Good luck, guys. 1. Gabe on top. 2. BS on top. 3. Gabe on top. 4. Brian on top. 5. Who's on top? Chris. And here's the last one. Good luck, guys. Chris, BS, Pillsman, Brian Chevy, Gabe half a fan, Dick Mac, and man, sorry man, congrats to Chris T. He's back. He's still on a roll. Still on a roll. Wow, BS got, what is this? There it is. Man got the 8th spot mojo. Congrats. Wow, Chris T is not talking trades at all. Let me see. There it is. So Chris T right off the bat taking Brazil. So Brian, wow Brian, you got some nice picks there. 2nd and 4th. Do you want to buy the rest of the spot, number 2 spot? I had to try. All right, Brian, what team do you want? Doo-doo-doo. BS is Brian and Suck. Brian told Pillsman to man up and told me to split a spot. So Brian, I have a split spot with Saint Fan and half a fan, so I think you need to pick for us. So Chevy, Brian Chevy. Gotta go Portugal, alright. Pillsman, you're up. Wow, East Coast is on top. Pillsman. Argentina. Not strain. And Brian again, and then Gabe. Ooh, Gabe, are you here? Germany is gone. Gabe is up. And then it'll be half a fan. Gave me the list. Let me check it. Boom, 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 boom. all depend on what Gabe picks. Gabe, half a fan, Dig Mac, and then man for two. So Chris T, you get to pick our case. Case number 1 is the one I had on the table at the beginning. Case number 2 is the other one that I have. Chris T, which case do you want? Number 1 or number 2? And yes, both of them are regular hobbies. You want Hobby Directs or you do not want Hobby Directs? They're both regular USA hobbies. Alrighty. Gabe is going with the Netherlands, which means, I believe, Saint Fan is going with Italy. Italy for Saint Fan. Dick Mac, you're up. So we're going with case number uno. Dick Mac is going with England. Man for two. Spain and Colombia. Saint Fan wanted Colombia. Dick Mac, you're up, and then Saint Fan. Dick Mac is going with Ivory Coast. Alright, texting Saint Fan. He did not give me second round picks. And I have to send that to Gabe as well. They kill the draft every time. Alright, I'm just going to pick for Saint Fan. I am going to go with USA. So after Gabe, it will be Brian, Pillsman, Brian. Dick Mac, can you tell me which non-auto team you want first? Gabe is going with Mexico. Brian, you're up. Free packs. Who had the free packs? Free packs are Gabe, Man, Jesus, Nikos, Gia, Jaime, and Phil. Free packs. Do I need to do it on camera or you guys trust me? Brian, you're up, and then Pillsman, and then one more for Brian, and then Chris T. Brian, you're up. Personal random. Alright, so we got Uruguay for Brian, Belgium for Pillsman, Brian again. I would say go with France. What do you think, Brian? France? That way Chris cannot get France. Christine, you're up. Cameroon. Man, you're going to go with Chile, correcto? Man, Chile. Oops. And then Big Mac. Switzerland. Half a fan. Who does Saint Fan like as non-auto teams? Anybody know? Does anybody know what Saint Fan likes? Tex Gabe. He likes the New Orleans. Boom, 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 boom. Australia. Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. After Gabe, it's Brian Pillsman and then Brian. Gabe is going with Russia. Man, you should talk to Brian about that. Might be a little too complicated to do. But Brian, you're up. You're being lazy. Brian is getting Greece. I'll ask Brian for you. Pillsman has Croatia. Brian, you're up. Brian is taking Bosnia for the split team. So Chris T for 2. Chris T for 2. Man, I sent you an IM. I'm waiting on Chris T for 2 picks. I think Nigeria is bottom. Nigeria is bottom. Did not know that picking the matchups first will affect this. I should save the matchups later. Japan and Ghana. What do you guys think? Should I save the matchups until after the draft? What is the obsession with Ghana lately? BS is up. You like to see it pre-selected before the draft or wait until after? After the draft? BS. BS. Brian. And then Pillsman. Brian again. And then Gabe. Nigeria. Costa Rica. Brian. Brian and then Gabe. There's a second person. Ecuador, and then Gabe, and then half a fan. Nigeria, Costa Rica, Ecuador. Doo, 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 doo. Iran for Gabe. Korea for there. One more, and then we're done. Dick Mac. Dick Mac picks, and we are done. Honduras or Algeria? Honduras. Going with the flow. Algeria for man. Congrats. Man, let me know if you want to buy up the remaining spot. Otherwise, that's our draft result. Let me print it out. And we'll get ripping. Wow, 8 p.m. second case. Very nice. It's my split spot with BS. So my half of that spot. Bum, 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 bum. Can't mess with the BS. I agree. Alright. Brian, let's pull ourselves some nasty. Something nasty. Just waiting for it to print out. Let me check if it already prints. It is you and me. We're gonna go the whole way. Waiting for my slow printer to respond to this. Let's do it, Brian. You and I both are due. Due to do. I should have bought some Mountain Dew. It's kind of weird, corny, cheesy. Alrighty-o. Okay, let me reset the video and we will get started. Be right back.